sunglass tint won't work anymore, so that's gonna work. How am I gonna get that to work? Yes, of course. Let's see. I hit the little people thingy. They're down there in that. All messages are visible. I think. All right. Well, let me work the targets a little bit. I'll have to change out my glasses just to see who's here and read your comments. Was gonna work my tack vest, but then I realized, I decided to do that live. So if they see certain tools during a live, that will be the end of our live stream. You know what I mean? Trying to do horizontal here. Let's see, where have I got to be? Okay, so if I step out past I'm gonna step off camera to do a little bit of lead dispensary. We can do that as long as they don't see you do it. All right. Go. Well, let me get some blades on target. Okay. Kind of an everyday carry type of an application here. As soon as you see me, I get my earplugs in. I'm going to probably use that extra special throwing knife that makes a lot of noise and throws out little tiny knife-like shaped things that are propelled with expanding hot gas, right?
Got my hand upon my pistol, about to get myself a fistful. Run and tell your little sister. In your eyes, I see a flicker. In your mind, you think, who is quicker? Will it be him or I? Before you reach for your blaster, you already know who is faster. And I'll be aiming for the bullseye. Got my hand upon my pistol, about to get myself a fistful. Run and tell your little sister. Let them know it's right. Yeah, let's live on down. Get up and hang it up before the bulls. Let them know it's right. Let them feel the sky. I know it's hard to understand what it takes to be a man. It sure takes more than a gun in your hand. You gotta know when to pull the holster, and when to hold your woman closer, and you best behind me above the stars in the sky. Who let them bullets fly? Yeah, let's live or die. Hit on me, baby, before the bones are. Who let them bullets fly? Let them fill the sky. Hit me, baby, before the bones are.
All right, we're still going. I don't see any messages, so well, here we go. Yeah, it says we're still going, so all messages are visible. Hey, White Horse, there, I found you. Oh, my glasses are not going to work with this. Okay. Ghost internet theory. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I understood. No one is real. Oh yeah, so did you happen to catch Critical Eye MMA today? I was chatting with some of the Trump tards down there in the chat. Wow. I'm not going to let it bother me. Okay, I'll put a few more blades here on target. I'm absolutely gonna have to go. I'll be back real quick. I gotta grab some different glasses here just so I can read your comments. Here I am. Now I gotta play with the screen to see anybody here. Yeah, Q-tards, Megatard. They're a lot of fun to talk to, ain't they? Just it just degrades into calling each other communists. I'm like, do you know about Trump tards who have actually violated my constitutional right to freedom of speech, to the right to keep and bear arms? Yeah, what a bunch of brainwashed Bolshevik pieces of communist shit. I mean, it just is absolutely infuriating. Yeah, they're They're just a lighter shade of pink or blue hair version of Kamala. And yeah, Trump does some good things once in a while. I mean, that's cool. I mean, we'll take what we can get, but anyway, I should quit talking about it. I'm burned out. I'm burned out keeping track of it or getting upset by it. So I've even got like so-called farmers that I used to hang out with. They're nothing but city slickers. That's all they are. They have they would they'd take one look at the way that I got my four-wheeler set up, and they'd just look at that in shock and horror. There's 3 or 4 guns on it, at least 3 or 4 swords, plenty of knives, definitely some tomahawks and hatchets, stuff like that. They wouldn't even be able to get their minds around that. So I don't know. That's a whole discussion that I could go on and on about shit like that. Like I said, I just gotta let it go. It's like all those memes that we post over there on X. We are not the same. Yeah, that's me. We are not the same. No, the chat disappeared probably because I'm doing horizontal orientation here. Oh, yep. See you later, White Horse Sasatru. Thank you for being here, man. All right, we're still rolling. I'll put some more blades on target here. I'll just keep this live rolling tonight. Yeah, we're still going. Cool. Kind of doubt anybody's gonna show up. I deleted my live that I did last night. I was just a little bit too wild and crazy last night on my live. So yeah, I didn't want my 2 good friends to be seen with me like that. So there. Hopefully you'll be able to see this one and appreciate it. I'll be a little more well behaved, right? Try and show you some good knife work there. That's a nice group. You should just quit right there. Okay. Oops. Hopefully we're still rolling. Just the neighbors out dispensing a little bit of the lead pellet toys tonight. I'll do the same thing here. Okay. You're still rolling? See if anybody showed up here. Nope, that'll about do it. Nobody gonna show up tonight. It's just the way it is.
I ain't saying I'm a chosen one, but I did the job done. While all your heroes right off into the song. I ain't saying I'm a chosen one, but I did the job done. While all your heroes right off into the song. I know how long to run, and I come second to none. And I ain't hanging up my guns. Got my hand upon my pistol, about to get myself a fistful. Run and tell your little sister. Pull out them boys, yeah, let's live or die. And I'll be hanging up for the balls. Pull out them boys, let's go to the sky. Give me a hand up for the balls. In your eyes, I see a flicker. In your mind, you think who is quicker? Will it be him or I? Before you reach for your blaster, you already know who is faster. And I'll be aiming for the balls. Got my hand on my pistol, about to give myself a fistful. Run and tell your little sister. Who left them boys fire? Yeah, let's live or die. And I'll be hanging up for the balls. Who left them boys fire? Let's go to the sky. Give me a hand up for the balls. Yeah, I know it's hard to understand what it takes to be a man. It sure takes more than a gun in your hand. You gotta know when to pull the holster, and when to hold you warm and closer. And you best behind you before the stars in the sky. Hold out them boys fire. Yeah, let's live or die. And I'll be hanging up for the balls. Hold out them boys fire. Let's go to the sky. Give me a hand up for the balls.
What do we got there? 4 blades on target. Should we go take a look? See if anybody showed up. Hello there. I'm gonna have to switch glasses here to see who you are. The new glasses don't work, and the other new pair of glasses don't work, and my brand new artificial eyeballs don't work. Hey, Slingshot, how you doing? Let's go take a look. Well, you guys can take a look. I can't see a fucking thing. Oh, hey, look. Did I do that? I did that. I kind of did that one. I don't know, man. Yeah. Well, we were. What did I do? I went for that one first. I got this guy right here. Got that guy. Got that guy almost nice straight line right there. Kind of a nice straight line right there. You know what? I'm kind of proud of that one. That's center line. That's center line. Oh, where'd we go? There's everybody. Probably going to be time to go light a fire here pretty soon. Let's see. I got the Slingshot. If you're still here, maybe I'll do some lead pellets for you. Okay. I got the lead pellet tool reloaded, and we'll put some lead pellets on that bottle right there. Maybe that one right there. You'll be able to see that in the left part of your screen. Okay. So let's get you back up on the stand. Yeah, trying to work the knives tonight. My favorite model right here, Kevin C. My Cold Steel True Flights. There they are right there. Good old True Flights. I can no spin these also. I don't do a lot of no spin. I'm not very impressive no spin. Oh my. Okay, I got to set you guys back up on the stand, all right? Yeah, they used to work for me a lot better back when I could see. Oops. Nah, we should be okay. Like see my North Dakota gun channel, they'll actually do their live streams with their guns hanging up on the wall. So as long as the firearm is not touched or actually showing being moved, you're okay. So yeah, the the lead dispensing tool, you're not going to see that on camera. I exit camera, and then you should see me take that bottle with the let's call it the special throwing knife that operates with lead pellets and hot gas, right? Okay. All right, I'll do another round for you.
I ain't saying I'm a chosen one, but I did the job done. While all your heroes run off into the sun. I ain't saying I'm a chosen one, but I did the job done. While all your heroes lungs, right off into a song. Lord, how long I run? Lord, and I ain't hanging up my guns. Got my hand upon my pistol, about to get myself a fistful. Run and tell your little sister. Who left them boys fire? Yeah, it's little die. And I'll be hanging up for the boys. Who left them boys fire? Let's feel the sky. In your eyes, I see a flicker. In your mind, think who is quick? Will it be? Before you reach for your blaster, you already know who is faster. And I'll be aiming for the moon's got my hands on my pistol, about to get myself a fistful. Run and tell your little sister. Let them know it's right. Yeah, let's live on down. And I'll be hanging up for the balls. Let them know it's
Got him.
let them feel the sky. For the balls. Yeah, I know it's hard to understand what it takes to be a man. It sure takes more than a gun in your hand. You gotta know when to pull the holster, and when to hold your woman closer. And you best be hanging above the stars in the sky. Who let them bullets fly? Yeah, let's live on.
Shoot. All right, are we still here? All right, let me change glasses here, see if I can catch up with you guys. Oh yeah, I've heard a Slingshot. I've heard a lot about those Ace jets. Yeah, they'd be nice to try. Oh, I try and get some direct hits. Can't really seem to do it anymore. So, yeah, I'll try another round here. Try and do some good throwing for once tonight, huh? What do I got here? Hellhounds. Time to release the Hellhounds and wrap this up. Oh, wait a minute.
Wrap your arms and your legs around me, baby. Hang on, hang on. So keep your eyes
Time to ride on.
rolling foot now, baby. Right on, right on, right on. Now every road.
Give me a load of lead pellets here off camera. All right.
Hold your breath, turn around me, baby. Hang on, hang on. Wrap your lips and your mind around me, baby. Right on, right on, right on. Not every road is a
Okay, let's go take a look. Blade Jam. First two, not too happy with those. That was my very first one. That got a little bit better. Second throw. These right here, kind of happy with these. All right, that's all left arm, which is not my dominant arm. I did do some right arm throws tonight. Making that bottle dance with the good old GP. There you can get a good idea of the grouping with the GP 100 lead dispensing tool. And the live is still going. Hey, they didn't kick us off. Catch up with y'all here in the comments. All two of us. Yeah, that can easily be found. The shorter scatter lead pellet dispenser. Yep. All right, I think it's time for me to start a fire. I think I'll just set the camera up there at my on my fire pit there, and we'll get a fire started. Might as well. So there's a properly set up four-wheeler for ranch work. Okay, got some nice red, white, and blue. My style of red, white, and blue right there. Okay, there we are. And I think we'll get a fire started eventually here. It's going to take a while. You guys can just drift in and out if you want to. Could make this an hour-long live stream. Let me go get some fat wood and stuff. Yeah. Might as well have some tunes, right? Gotta go get my my fire starting supplies.
Wrap your arms and your legs around me, baby. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, keep your eyes on the road in front now, baby. Right on, right on, right on. Now every road is a dance. Now every petrol's in his headlong wheel. Oh, no. It's a bad, bad road. It's me a bad road, you know. Just ride. Yes, my Lord. It's me a bad road, you know. Just hold your breath when your tongue around me, baby. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Wrap your lips and your mind around me, baby. Right on, right on, right on. Not every road is a dance. Not every petrol's in his headlong wheel. Oh, no. It's a bad, bad road.
Okay, see you later. Thanks for being here, Slingshot.
It's me a bad road, you know. Just ride. Yes, my Lord. It's me a bad road, you know. Just under dark cloud and heavy rain. No, you won't see my tears, and you won't feel my pain. Here's what the Lord gives me that road. I just
All right, pretty soon here. Oh, gotta grab a pinch of fluff here. Be right back. A little bit of milkweed. And some real fine shavings in the okay, just like that. Got all kinds of fine scrapings on top of the milkweed there. Okay. Let the D17 do the honors with the fire up here. Or the strike. There we are. Just like that. Right. Okay. And we just had lots of rain, got plenty of water sitting here in this tub for fire extinguishing and stuff like that. The old D17 with the strike does a lot of kindling processing. There for all of my haters. Probably the toughest knife that I'll ever find out there. This is the one I would leave home with. It's been busted and re-welded back together, okay? Been proven itself for 3 years now. I guess I don't even really need to talk about it. It's one of my knife builds that I'm proud of. It's basically unbreakable. It's basically indestructible. And all of my other builds that I've done like that have proven to be basically indestructible. All right. There goes the fire. Is there anybody even still here watching? No, probably not. Got 3 likes. Yep, there we go. There we go. All right. Nice little live stream going here. There's my cooking fire. I probably am not going to keep this running and show any cooking. Okay. However, I'll definitely do some cooking on that fire tonight. It's not going to go to waste. Get the big cast iron skillet going there. And everything will be all right.
Wrap your arms and your legs around me, baby. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, keep your eyes on the road in front now, baby. Right on, right on, right on. Now every road is a day.
Oops. No, I didn't want to do that.
Hold your breath, hang on. Turn around me, baby. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Wrap your lips, hang on. Mind around me, baby. Right on, right on, right on.
Yeah, everybody's gone. So I'll close this out with getting the cast iron skillet up there. No, you won't see my tears, and you won't feel my pain. Gives me a road, you know, just here's what the Lord gives me a road, you know, just Turn up this tripod. What an idiot. All right. Well, I guess I'll call this one Freedom Fire Live. Okay. Freedom Fire Target Edition Live. That's what we'll call this one. Okay. There we go. Up a little bit. All right. We'll let that cook down into a nice smaller cooking fire. Anybody else show up here? Nope. Anyway. Yeah, it's just a good evening for a nice peaceful fire. So there we go. Should probably get the motorcycle out like tomorrow. Go do some foraging for some wild asparagus. Hopefully the junk food, soy boy junk food producing fake farmers haven't sprayed it all with Roundup and killed it. Certain particular one out there in New York State, and all of his buddies down there in the comment, they'd have no idea what I'm talking about because they're such brainwashed communists. But I'm not going to talk about that anymore. It really is a waste of time and energy to talk about the trolls, people that you run into here on YouTube. Oh, they got all kinds of entertaining and hilarious things to say about you and to you, and then you go and look at their channel. Of course, there's no content. There's no content because they're not even capable of starting a fire or probably living out here in the wild. They have no skill on using a firearm or a knife. Never ever used a knife or a firearm for real ever in their lives. And if they did, big deal. They probably took the game that they shot. They probably took that into town to have it processed for them, right? All right, that's all I got to say about that. We are basically the community known as the alt-right, the far right, way off. Not even on the spectrum anymore, right? Those of us who actually live the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, the Second Amendment. We actually live it and walk it for in reality, right? See, my four-wheeler over there actually lives the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, real life freedom, the responsibility to actually carry the tools that you need for a free life. And I guarantee you, mark my words. Like, I don't know what percentage. Okay, I'm not an expert. I'm not gonna, I can't study this. I'm telling you, like 90% of your, let's just call them Trump tards, mega tards, rhinos. 90% of them have no clue of a real life. Okay. There's a nice calm rant for you. My response to the trolls. And yeah, these megatards would come out here and do the exact same thing that Biden and Kamala wanted to do to me. That's a fact. Kind of actually has already been done to me. I can't really go into any great detail, but I could rant all night long on that subject. I really could. It doesn't do me any good. I don't believe anybody's here watching or listening. I could talk about this stuff on X. I wouldn't be able to find anybody in the comments on my X channel. Click the screen here. Yeah, like I said, there's nobody here, which is understandable. I mean, it's a Friday night. I believe it's Memorial Day weekend, right? Who am I remembering this weekend? I'll tell you who I'm remembering this weekend. I think I'm going to remember all of the soldiers in World War II, specifically just those soldiers that were fighting against communism. Why don't you go and look that up very, very deeply and very carefully? And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll just stop right there. The soldiers that were fighting against communism. Maybe I'll post a cute little picture, a historical picture that's supposed to be fact, of our then president of the United States of America, then president of the USA, seated alongside Stalin, and that Churchill POS. Okay. But you can learn all that stuff from the people that I follow over on X. I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Stu Peters. I'm gonna do that. Of course, Jeffrey Darty. Jeff would probably want to beat the shit out of me for mentioning Stu's name, but it was just a few weeks ago that Jeff actually shared a post that Stu Peters made. So they're probably at least on speaking terms, when it comes to things that they agree on. So there you have it. Over on X, you can find, all of my people that I hang out with over on X. I'm not going to speak in any greater detail over here on this platform, all right? Is the live stream still rolling? It's going to be like an hour live stream, There you go. Hey, grumpy farmer out there in New York State. I wonder if you'd actually be able to light a fire like that. Never know, maybe. All right, I don't even need to talk about him. All done with people like that. He's in his auto steer tractor right now planting soybeans for all the soy boys. And yeah, I'll have to pick on all of my farmers here in North Dakota doing the same exact damn thing. You know. And then that being said, I'm going to have to throw myself under the bus too, because, you know, I'll probably be actually driving a truck and helping haul that shit to the elevator, you know. So what do you do? Okay, freedom fire. I guess I'm just going to let it all go, man. Right there. I've said everything that I have to say about it. I'll get some food on that fry pan there. So yeah, I'll tell my story real quick here. It's coming up on 1 year ago that I was illegally kicked off of the farmstead that I was living on. I had prepaid my rent a year in advance. My rent was fully paid. Of course, everything I owned was there. I did $3,000 worth of labor and materials building a beautiful fence. I even had it on my old YouTube channel back then. And without notice, without any warning whatsoever, my ex-friend, landlord at the time, turned on me, literally came onto the place with the help of another ex-friend, and they proceeded to load all of my stuff on a rented trailer. And if I could go back in time, I wish I would have performed a citizen's arrest. We do have the power to do that here in North Dakota. That's what I would have done. I would have probably, the local sheriff refused to get involved. They said that was a civil matter. I would have probably tried to go to the state highway patrol and probably have them arrested for grand theft auto, because they did hook up to my trailers without my consent. So they're basically forcing me off the place. You do have to actually give a couple of weeks notice. What was done to me was actual attempted theft of my property. It was absolutely illegal. And I do believe this was done because of my religious and political beliefs. And this was done to me by people who voted for Trump. The orange blob, who is just a lighter shade of purple hair than Kamala. Congratulations. So that's all I got to say about that. There it is for the record. Mission control. I understand that. I'm still living in my truck after 10 years. Mission control, good to have you here tonight. I had to delete last night's live stream because I was just too wild. I was just too wild and having too much fun. So, yeah, I want you guys to be seen with me the way I am tonight. You can rewind this and skip to the very beginning and watch a little bit of knife throwing and some, of course I had to do that off camera, a little bit of handgun work. Yep. Yeah, it was really awesome to see Christy showed up last night. I really like her. Anyway. Yeah, I should throw some more tomahawk too. It'd be good to do that. So, yeah, I don't think I'll delete this one. I think I'm okay. Kind of behaving myself tonight. Trying out the brand new glasses today with my brand new artificial eyeballs. Never really did turn out so good. They kind of sort of work. Yep. Yeah, I may be blind, but I'll find my way. I should play that play Zakk Wylde. Lost Prayer, that's the name of the song. I play that one. Used to play that quite often on my channel. Okay, Mission. Thanks for being here, man. Take care. Yeah, I'll definitely be there and check it out. I may be blind, but I'll find my way. Like a lost prayer on a stormy day. Oh, stormy day. Well, I may be blind, but I'll find my way. All right, cool. All right. I think you all know how to do cooking over a fire, so I don't think we need to don't need to do that. It's time for me to shut this live stream down. Okay. I guess as I usually say, we'll have this kind of fun on the next one. Until then, take care, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you all then. I'm Dead Wolf, and I'm out. Have a good weekend, all right?